Welcome, everyone, to
about humility.
It's the Philadelphia 76ers taking on the Boston Celtics. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. And he comes off the
from the bucket, guys.
To the inside. Brown and Fit. Here's Redick. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. McConnell kicks to Simmons. Over Tatum. And Simmons.
What Steve Nash was doing last decade in those Suns teams, that everybody's playing that way. Like, we know these guys better. And their ability to control their own message now, games, and has carried through this whole decade. And these guys now, they can get whatever message out they want. So loaded. I think from a talent standpoint, as good as any year since 19. And I still believe in De'Aaron Fox. I think those guys can be all-stars too.
Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Fultz, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start.
On the screen to stop the drought. And Baines pulls it down.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
Looking to end the run. And so it's Boston, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They have made it.
He does all the things that help you win. Coach Brad Stevens said, Al Horford averaging.
Sharch with the screen for Fultz. Clock at 6. Redick with the 3. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after. Here's Baines, and he lays it straight in. Bench Covington. Here's Horford. That one falls. Down low. Here's Tatum. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Runners tonight for the 76ers.
And they've got really good balance here. I mean, the 3-ball hadn't been
to the wing. Here's Horford. Nice shot from the wing.
Looking for that first 3 of the second quarter. He had one to open this game in the first.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Well, guys, Brett Brown coached the Sixers team through some really lean years. Now forward. Kevin?
And continuing the process, D.A., thanks.
Kevin, Coach, you're in a good position here at the break. What do you tell your team to make sure they don't let up?
Well, I don't think it's about letting up or playing better. Or it's just playing the right way. We just have to play good basketball. And we talked about it before the game. That's our goal going into the game. That doesn't change no matter what the score is. So that'll be the discussion at halftime.
Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave.
Need to push more for buckets in transition. Get to the foul line a little bit more. Try to get back in the flow.
Here's Simmons. Tries again. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
On the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, you know, every player fears. The NBA has made players safe.
They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
That's wide open a look.
Here's Sharch. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now back to Simmons. Simmons. It's good on the putback. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him.
Clock. Pulls it from the elbow. He clangs that one off the back iron. Tunis and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Saturday, following the miss by Marcus Morris. For the lead, Fultz. Got it. Good job in the low post. Oh, here's Rozier. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Fultz. And so he draws the foul on the shot. Embiid the screen. And the wide open shot from Redick. Buries the long-range jumper. Here's Morris. Will not go. Right wing. Here's Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
4.
And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right.
Feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
And to me, Jay, you love.
Embiid sets the pick for Covington. A three-pointer is right on target. And it goes for the fifth time in 10 shots for him this game. Hayward with a screen for Irving. It's good.
And he
Display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work.
Green by Sharch to the middle, off the pick, and Embiid throws it down. McConnell covered by Irving. Sharch inside, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. One-on-one here, and Embiid throws it down.
And a good example.
Here's McConnell. He's covered by Irving. Good on the bucket. It's Covington on the wing. There's the screen. Clock at 4. Outside, Redick. It's good from long range.
And when you're down.
After J.J. Redick hitting the 3. Here's Brown. And sticking right with it. Gets the foul with the bucket. And he'll go to the line.
Kev, how about the strength on the finish? Jaylen Brown showing real muscle.
And Jaylen Brown was giving quite the compliment on his game from Draymond Green, who felt, Greg, that Fultz with the ball. So Philadelphia wins it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel.
They did. You have to feel good of his shooting. This has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the.